Can the Loch Ness Monster be real? Many people have heard the legend of the Loch Ness Monster, a supposed plesiosaur that survived the Cretaceous extinction and is currently residing in the Scottish Loch of Loch Ness. But does this legend hold any merit? Today I will attempt to present information and use the evidence to come to a reasonable conclusion on this topic. Reasons why the Loch Ness Monster can be real. The ocean is a vast, vast place that has barely been discovered, and there is many places where a family of plesiosaurs can hide away from humans. While plesiosaurs cannot go too deep because they need to resurface for air, they could be animals that constantly move around and never stay in one spot for too long, which would make sense because they would be excellent hunters, and if they stayed in an area for too long, then they would most likely cause the area to become devoid of fish. Another thing that suggests their existence is strange carcasses that are sometimes spotted in the ocean that are never seen of again. Most times these carcasses belong to whales, dolphins, and others are faked, such as this one. But others legitimately stump professionals to the point that they are either excellent fakes or they are disfigured enough to not be recognized as an already discovered animal. Reasons that the Loch Ness Monster cannot exist. While the Loch Ness Monster could have survived past the Cretaceous, would it most likely been hunted or outcompeted by new oceanic predators such as young megalodons, ancient sharks that grew to monstrous sizes, and Basilosaurus, ancient predatory whales that resembled sea serpents? But let us say that they were too small to be considered food for megalodons or Basilosaurus. How have no fossils of these plesiosaurs been discovered? They most certainly have to have died once they grew too old, so how have none been found? Scientists use a method called carbon dating. It is determined to calculate the age of a fossil. But perhaps these fossils have floated down and are now part of the ocean floor, unreachable by humans. How would they survive in Loch Ness? Loch Ness was quite large, but not large enough to support a predator that size. However, my personal theory is that the loch is used as a nesting ground to birth their young and protect them from predators, such as shark nurseries. But then how have no young plesiosaurs been found? As the topic of the Loch Ness Monster is so mainstream, Scotland has had teams scan the entire loch for any traces of the creature. While it could be luck that none were in the loch when the scans were conducted, the clues and information we have simply points to the creature not being alive, and we are simply on a long goose chase. Or the animal has evolved into something completely different that can live at the very deepest part of the ocean, where we cannot find. But in my opinion, all the plesiosaurs have gone extinct.